right, Abby, what would you do? You find some gifts hidden in the trunk of your boyfriend's car.
Oh my God, I have a boyfriend?
You have a boyfriend.
That's the only thing she heard.
It's Christmas.
And he has a car.
Is it a nice car?
It is a nice car.
Is it like a big trunk?
Yes.
Does he have a big trunk?
Yes. And he cannot lie. So you find some gifts in the trunk of the car, but you know for certain these gifts can't be for you. What do you do?
Okay. Well, now I have questions. How do I know they can't be for me?
Okay, well then let's ask Erica because she's in this exact same situation. Hey, Erica, welcome to the Bert Show.
Hi, guys. How are you?
We're doing okay. All right, so explain what happened that has you suspecting your man's cheating on you.
Okay, all right. So I've been dating this guy, Charlie, for about 5 months, and he's really cool. I really like him, but I just think some things are off. Like he never introduces me as his girlfriend, and I'm not really sure that he's not seeing other people. Like whenever I bring it up, he says he doesn't want to like set rules or define the relationship too early because, you know, it might ruin all the fun we're having. And like, I'm not the best at relationships. I haven't had many relationships. So I tried to stay like laid back about this and be very much a cool girl about things. But I really need to know what's going on, especially after what I found the other day. So 2 days ago, I used his car to run to the store. And while I was loading the groceries in, I found several shopping bags filled with women's clothing, like things like a purse, sunglasses, and some gift boxes and Christmas wrapping supplies. And all these clothes are completely different from mine, and the sizes are way too small. And, you know, it's not like Charlie has any sisters, and it's definitely not stuff he would buy for his mom. So I'm like, who are these gifts for? You know, if he's seeing someone else, then he obviously is more serious with her because he actually told me that we should set the gift limit at $100. And these things were way more than that. Can you help me find out, like, if he's seeing someone else?
Ooh. So there you are at the grocery store loading the groceries, and you're in the parking lot, and you open the trunk of the car, and you see all these items. And I would have done the same thing as you. Oh, you're going through the bags, you're looking at the tags, you're looking at the sizes, you're looking at everything. And you just... I mean, some dudes are a little oblivious when it comes to sizes. Are you for certain that none of this is for you?
Totally. Okay. Yeah, there's no, it's unmistakable.
And I'm assuming he has no business to where he would have like these types of clothes in his possession either.
No, not at all. Unless he like lives a life I don't know about.
Yeah, and I could see too, like if you confront a guy about this, because I think we've actually had this excuse before, or you know, one person's excuse, another person's reason, whatever, and he'd be like, "Oh well, my buddy didn't want his wife to see him, so I'm keeping him in my trunk for him." Like, so if you were to confront him, I guarantee you, like that could potentially be one of the reasons he gives you as to why those items are in the trunk of his car.
Oh yeah, dudes are going to try and justify just about anything, especially when they're caught red-handed. I don't know why I was picturing them like wrapped in the back seat. So I'm like, oh, I would probably like give them a shake and see if they're for me. But if I'm going through and I'm a size like whatever, and it's 4 sizes too small, and it's like a little baby tee, I'm going to wonder who he's seeing.
But again, Erica, you've been dating, you're calling him Charlie for 5 months, and you guys have never had the exclusivity talk?
No, because, you know, if I try to broach the subject, he's like, I don't want to define what we are. You know, we're having a lot of fun. Why do we ruin things? You know, I don't want to ruin things.
I feel like the fact that he doesn't want to define the relationship after 5 months and doesn't want to claim you to other people is just as big as a red flag as those gifts in the trunk. I mean, when you put all those things together, I almost feel like you have an answer before you even seek for one.
I completely agree. I read this book by Steve Harvey about relationships. I think it was Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man. And I will never forget this because he was like, there's 3 or 4 P's that a man will do when he loves you. And one of them is profess. And he's like, if your man is not professing to the world that you are his, he's being shady and he's hiding something. So I think there's definitely something going on with this guy.
I'm curious, what are the other P's?
Penis?
No, it is not.
No.
One to pee, I was thinking.
It's
It's one of them. It's like profess, provide, protect. It might be those three. If there's more, I'll bring them up on another segment. But those are the three that I remember. He will provide for you. So if he's setting that $100 budget, I mean, he's not exactly providing for me, but he ain't protecting you with this.
All right, so Erica, what we're going to do is we're going to do our To Catch a Cheater War of the Roses, because obviously if he has the gifts in the trunk of his car, he would have bought them for somebody specific. So we will send him an email pretending to be a florist, see if he bites and sends flowers to anybody, what type of flowers and who he sends them to, and we'll touch base with you tomorrow and see if we can get you any answers, okay?
Okay, thank you guys so much.
You're so welcome.
So you wanted us to do a War of the Roses just to see if we sent this dude roses, who we would turn around and he would send them to. Then we might at least have a clue if it's not you. Now we know who this skank is.
All right,
The
so
skank bouquet.
Yeah. The skank bouquet. All right, so Erica, he did bite. So we sent a fake promotional email to the email address you provided for us. He's offered a free bouquet of flowers, able to choose from several options. The first one is everything is a bouquet. Cheer anyone up with this bouquet of pink carnations, orange tulips, and white anemones and pink roses. Their day will instantly improve upon this bouquet's arrival. Then there's To Bloom It May Concern. A bright, bold mix of roses, lilies, snapdragons, and button pom-poms is the perfect bouquet to send to any business colleague for any reason. Next, I can't wait to kiss your tulips.
Hey, yo.
Dark purple tulips scattered with delicate white baby's breath. We'll have her thinking about what's to come. Sorry. that was too easy. All right, Bloom Chicka Bow Wow. 24 long stem roses, our most passionate bouquet for your one and only. In exchange, he's asked to share some promo codes for a percentage off a future order. The first promotional email was sent at 9:46 a.m. A second email went out at 10:37 p.m. And then just 10 minutes later, he did order flowers. And he ordered the Everything is a Bouquet, which is to brighten up or cheer up anyone's day. He sent them not to you, but to Anna. And the note on the card says, Mom, hope these brighten your day. Feel better.
That's it.
Oh my God.
We learned nothing except for that he loves his mother.
That's the only other woman that's acceptable here, right? All right, so that doesn't do you a lot of good. So I'm not exactly sure what to do with that.
Well, I mean, if I had to take a guess, a man who loves his mother that much isn't going to be a cheater, but that's just the delusion in me. Is there any chance that what you saw in the backseat of his car could be for his mom at all?
I really don't think so. I mean, his mother is very conservative. Like, she's very nice, but she wouldn't dress in the way that those clothes, would serve for. I mean, I'm glad he sent them to his mom, but I don't know.
I have an idea. I will say this, though. If you just start a relationship with somebody new, you are so fired up about it that if you have the opportunity to get new flowers, you probably send them to this woman that's giving you all these endorphins and stuff. So I'm gonna say in this one, he's not messing around.
What if you were just being a thoughtful, dutiful girlfriend and you saw the presents in the wrapping paper and you love to wrap presents and you're so good at it that you thought you'd do him a solid and you wrap the presents?
Oh, damn.
Because you know how busy he is.
I do love wrapping gifts.
Yes!
I'm good at
I do too. I do too.
Yes.
I'm really good at it, and I bet you are too.
That's good.
Do that. Can you get back in his car today and wrap some and then present them to him and tell us tomorrow how it went?
Sure, I got all day.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.
He had all the fixins for wrapping in the back seat as well. So you might as well be like, I'd love to do it. If I wasn't doing this, I'd be working at Macy's wrapping gifts.
Very beautiful. All right, we will talk to you tomorrow, okay, Erica?
Thank you, guys.
All right, good luck.
Let's make it worse.
The Bert Show.